In a strategic move to enhance national security and operational readiness, Panama has approved a $197 million procurement plan to modernize its aerial fleet. The plan includes the purchase of 6 aircraft for the National Aeronaval Service, (SENAN), comprising 4 A-29 Super Tucano light attack aircraft from Embraer at a cost of over $78 million and 2 C-295 transport aircraft from Airbus Defence and Space for more than $109 million. This significant investment is intended to bolster Panama's capabilities in aerial patrol, humanitarian missions, and disaster response, replacing an aging fleet from the 1980s that costs approximately $10 million annually to maintain. The acquisition of A-29 Super Tucano aircraft marks a notable shift in Panama's security approach, as it is the first time the country will operate aircraft with combat capabilities. This decision comes amid increasing security concerns, including unauthorized flights and organized crime activity within Panamanian airspace. While officials maintain that the aircraft will primarily be used for aerial patrols and surveillance, the move has sparked discussions about its broader implications. Government representatives emphasize that the primary objectives of this procurement include enhancing national surveillance, search and rescue operations, and combating illicit activities such as drug trafficking and illegal fishing. The 2 C-295 transport aircraft will support logistical operations, maritime surveillance, aerial firefighting, and emergency response efforts. The government underscores that these aircraft are not intended for combat operations and that Panama remains committed to its demilitarized security policy. This acquisition follows geopolitical tensions involving the United States, particularly after former U.S. President Donald Trump's 2024 statements regarding the Panama Canal. Trump accused Panama of imposing excessive tolls and suggested potential Chinese influence over the canal's operations. These remarks led to widespread protests in Panama and reaffirmations of national sovereignty. While the government has not explicitly linked the aircraft purchase to these events, the timing suggests a possible reassessment of national security priorities. The Panamanian government has authorized the purchase through an exceptional process, with most funding expected to come from external sources. However, details regarding the final financing structure remain unclear. The decision has faced criticism from social organizations and political commentators, who argue that such a large expenditure could have been directed toward healthcare, education, or other pressing national needs. Government officials have responded by reiterating that SENAN is a security and emergency response agency, not a military force. They stress that the procurement is essential for maintaining operational capacity and replacing outdated aircraft that are becoming increasingly costly to maintain. Before this acquisition, SENAN operated a mixed fleet of 24 aircraft, including light patrol planes, transport aircraft, and helicopters. The fleet includes 7 Beechcraft Cessna 208B Grand Caravans, 3 Piper PA-34 Seneca aircraft, and 3 Airbus C-212 Aviocar transports, among others. Additionally, the agency has multiple helicopters, including Bell 412s and a Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk. The introduction of 2 C-295 aircraft will restore Panama's medium transport capability, which has been lacking since the country sold its only Casa CN-235 in the early 1990s. The A-29 Super Tucano, developed by Embraer, is designed for counterinsurgency, reconnaissance, and pilot training missions. First introduced in 2003, it has been adopted by multiple countries for security and border surveillance operations. The aircraft is built for rugged conditions, capable of operating from unpaved runways, and features Kevlar armor for pilot protection. It is equipped with 2 FN Herstal M3P.50 caliber machine guns and has 5 external hardpoints for carrying a range of weapons, including unguided and precision-guided munitions. With a maximum speed of 590 km per hour and an endurance of up to 8 hours, the A-29 Super Tucano is well suited for extended surveillance missions. Countries such as Colombia and Afghanistan have successfully employed this aircraft in counter-narcotics and counterinsurgency operations, demonstrating its effectiveness in various security contexts. Panama's decision to modernize its aerial fleet marks a pivotal moment in the country's security strategy. While the government insists that the aircraft will be used for surveillance and non-combat operations, their introduction signifies a shift in Panama's traditionally demilitarized stance. As the nation navigates regional tensions and internal security challenges, this investment aims to strengthen national defense, improve operational efficiency, and reinforce Panama's sovereignty over its airspace and maritime borders. However, ongoing debates about the financial and policy implications of this procurement highlight the complexities surrounding national security investments in a demilitarized country.